Hello everyone. Oh god, terrible. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are back with another Danganronpa video. It's a very special episode. We're gonna find out who the killer was. We already know. So we are going to do the class trial. Yo-ho-ho! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Dude, shit. Not even close. It's totally crap. Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Yeah. Hurry up now! Hurry up! Oh, Anakuma is so impatient. We did what he said and found our seats. Crazy panel right there. Like a crazy shot right there. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. We got all the 2 signs of the people who died. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Stood there. Look at the killer! Ooh, what's nervous? And so the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Oh my god, this is so fire. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh man, I'm so ready. Yes. Okay. First, I mean, we might as well get prepared. Let's open the e-handbook. So, none of these things matter. Truth, but we're gonna look over our evidence. Okay, so the Monokuma file, that basically gives us information out. Like, it's kind of like a forensics report. It shows like, oh, this is the cause of death, the time it happened, pretty much, I think. Can I? Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much just like, okay. So it shows this was a struggle. The sword was used. I still don't know what's going on with the sword. I guess we'll find out. Switching rooms. I mean, this murder isn't really much of a mystery because I already know who did it, but I mean, it'll be fun to see like how it was committed. Yeah, but like this is so obvious. Bathroom door frame. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Awie's account. Yeah. Wait, no, I was kind of... Yeah, so this is basically the killer broke the door. The killer switched the rooms. Somebody grabbed it. The killer grabbed a knife. Okay, so... Okay, so, yeah. So that claims it wasn't... Pretty much claims it wasn't me. Okay, and then all this. Alright. Now, what is, set skills? Oh, wait, what is melodious voice? I mean, we might as well just set that because we don't have anything else. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 3 SP. Alright, let's just get into the class trial. Class trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it,
oh, is this all just voice acting? Okay, great. I can just relax. I don't have to talk.
Pick the wrong one,
well, I will talk, but I won't have to like narrate or anything.
I'll
just listen to their voice instead of me actually doing it.
And the one that deceived everyone else will grab.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Yes, Makoto.
Of course.
It was Leon.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Oh my god, Taka. Oh, this is why I used to go.
Goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask
She's already straight to business.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates.
Yo, oh, this guy.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate is about to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. As things progress during the pages, okay. Characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets. Okay. Oh boy. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, okay. Escape the controls. Go back in. Alright. Oh! Oh! Make your argument. Okay. Oh, guys. Okay, evidence of a struggle. Alright, I can do this. Okay, so I just gotta find the contradiction, right? Ooh.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Okay, correct.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom, yeah.
So it seems most likely that
Okay.
The
Give it to
killer
me.
must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, yes, she did!
No, what's wrong?
Ooh! Oh, this is fun.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a
Oh, there's
struggle.
100% a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Sayaka and the killer.
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't
Ooh.
caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't
This
even
guy.
need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Obviously. Hold on. No distractions during the class trial. Oh, I just dropped my... Alright. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife. The knife! It was in her stomach, abdomen. Oh my... Is it... What? Okay.
So what was used to kill her?
The knife.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
The knife was
So the
in
killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Oh.
So what was used to kill her?
So what was used to
There was
kill
some
her?
kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, what's wrong?
Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Ooh.
You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close,
Yeah.
I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh! Of course he would say that. Of course.
That's right.
Oh, and of course her too.
Scene of the crime.
Oh my god, she's gotta be down.
What do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise,
Kyoko's
what's
a
the
real
point
one.
of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
That's true.
You really believe that?
Like how the victim wrote the killer's name in blood. She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere. Because I know I'm not the killer. Yeah. What else? Concentrate. Okay. Howie's account. Alright, let's go.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Wait, hold on.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
You were at the dining hall!
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point
If it
while you were
disappeared
there,
during the dining
did you
hall,
ever see
then
me
she
come
knows who
into the
took
dining
it.
hall?
Unless she took it, I don't know why she would.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Oh my god.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together?
What?
And lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in
Okay.
other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Yeah.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Harakuma.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate.
That's true.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Ooh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's
Oh nah, Leon. You're canceled.
me. Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
I'm
God.
so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other
Oh my
possibility
God.
is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound
Okay.
up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, it's the person who took the knife from the... I think it was Monokuma. No, it's
I
Sayaka.
got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
I think she did mention something like, oh, I took a weapon for self-defense or something.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Yeah, she was like
When
kind of
she came
paranoid.
into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Okay.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See?
I guess
He
technically.
did do it after all.
If Sayaka took the knife, then it could be... It still
No,
could be me.
You're
yeah.
wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument
Well, in
and
this
send us
circumstance.
all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
This guy. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
What happened to the text?
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
until
they
we
switched...
unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
They switched the nameplates.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Oh, and the doorknob.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
What? Hangman's Gambit? I'd like to hear more. Yeah. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. I mean, this is immediately what I'm thinking, the doorknob. I have no idea. I forget what that one means. Okay, we're gonna, this is... 4? Hair? Oh, hair! Because the, yeah.
Now I
The
understand.
lint, because the lint roller, somebody used a lint roller. Okay, that was easy, never
That's
mind.
right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
That's
It
true.
wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto
It's not hard
isn't the
evidence, though.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yeah.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
She's gonna talk about the doorknob.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... Yeah. I know, it's the doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Wait, unscrewed?
Oh yeah, true.
I thought somebody just like
But
hit it
what
or
does
something.
it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner.
Yeah, true.
It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yo said it was a bill. Yeah, it is. I was gonna notice that first, but is that the key point here? Okay. Oh my god, more! I don't know the number of weak spots or something. Okay. I'm trying to see. Not all weak spots. Oh, okay. Okay, so there will be like some things that pop up that like they aren't contradictions. This game tried to fool me, but I'm actually smart. Bathroom door for now.
The
Okay.
incident took place in Makoto's room.
True?
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
That is true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
That's true.
Then the killer ran after her,
True.
and they got into the bathroom.
Yeah.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wait. Oh, it's
Finally,
that!
The
Because Sayaka
culprit
locked
had
it.
Sayaka cornered.
But my room doesn't have a lock.
Stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? We already know the answer.
It's not because the door was locked. That was a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran and they got into the bath. At that point,
The killer had to try and bust because Sayaka had locked it.
no, that's wrong.
That's wrong, Leon, you idiot! Because you're the killer!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
I think that was pretty lucky. Because it saved me from
So
suspicion.
the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because he's stupid? Because it was like... when we tried to open it, we thought it was locked. The killer probably thought that too.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
What? The crime... What? In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime was that they didn't know was the crime took place in Sayaka's room, the crime took place in my room. They didn't know it took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah.
That is a definite possibility.
He sounds so annoyed. He sounds so annoyed.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, Toko, you idiots. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Why would we do that?
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Is the trial actually about to end?
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit
That's a
get
good question.
into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite
Negative.
clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
The easy way?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Assuming you're an idiot.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. The answer is right there. There's no second to let someone in because... Switching rooms?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes to you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anybody. Even if I'm sure to, yeah, I remember her saying this.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What is that note? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come to see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
She's literally a detective,
When
bro.
you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch
Like,
over
how
the
does
next
she-
sheet of paper, and you
How
can
does
see
she
the
know how to
words.
do this?
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
I did not see that.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto,
And so then,
did you write this?
so then Sayaka wrote the note.
No, I didn't. But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Yeah, feel me, you're just causing.
But can we be
You know
sure
you are.
anyone even got this note? And honestly,
That's a good point.
even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, please.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh my god. Alright, another non-stop debate. Okay. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see.
Yeah.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
Confused.
even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly
I think it's the
did
last
seem
one.
that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Like in the note, it specifically says,
I see.
so if someone, then they would have gone to
exactly the room that Makoto...
No, it's wrong.
I don't know why, but those two seem correct, and that one seems a little weird. So
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
yeah.
They got switched?
Wait, she didn't know that?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
So did Sayaka switch the
And
nameplates?
the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. Well, she wrote the note.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, it says, check the nameplate.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Let me think about this for a minute. Okay. Sayaka wrote the note. This is so confusing. She wrote the note. And she switched the nameplates. Why would she do that, though? I don't understand.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Yeah.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
This guy.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yeah.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because there was like dust on her wrist. Yeah.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws...
This guy hasn't done anything, and he's like, yes, he hasn't done anything!
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Let's get to it. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about... Oh my god. Oh shoot. I meant to click absolutely. Alright, whatever. 3!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Wait, hold on.
Oh. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what
This is
broke
so
Miss
confusing.
Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
Yeah.
And we killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Wait, so did the killer came empty-handed? Because she had both the knife and the sword.
When the fighting broke out,
Hold on, I need to listen to what
And
they
that's
say
when the
then.
first sword-based...
And that's what broke... So, she grabbed it, but then the culprit...
And that's exactly what
What
happened.
did the photo say, Dan? It's a really good attack first.
when the fighting broke
Oh,
out,
okay, it's the sheath. It's the
the
sheath.
culprit
Because that's the
grabbed
thing that got
sword,
damaged.
and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
So, Leon had the knife. He grabbed the knife. Sayaka... Wait, but if Sayaka had the sword, then... Well, she had a broken wrist. Okay, so here's what I think played out. I'm gonna get early prediction. Sayaka grabbed the sword. Leon had the knife. They're attacking. He takes the sword. Hits her wrist. And like drops the sword wherever and then sticks with the knife, I guess. I don't know.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
If he said the same thing as me, I'm gonna be so mad.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
Oh my! He's saying the exact same thing that I said.
Then,
that means it's
after
wrong.
They broke her wrist with the sword. They took the knife and finished it.
That means it's wrong.
But I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Oh, I got it wrong.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this
Oh
clear.
my god. Yeah, her hands. She didn't need glitter stuff. And her palms.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at
So
her
then she
palm?
had the knife.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
No running water.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all.
Yeah. Water is on.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ugh!
Oh my.
Ew!
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Ugh!
I'm not sure whether to take that as an
Ugh!
compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Exactly.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
One who damaged the sheath, well, okay, so the Sayaka wasn't holding the sword, so Sayaka was damaging the sword.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
So does that mean Sayaka attacked first?
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
What?!
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
I should have known it all along. She was a fake punk. Oh, oh, oh boy. Oh man. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you
Oh
two
my
switch
god, she
rooms,
set this all up the whole time.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is...
Oh, I didn't even realize that! She was gonna pin the crime on me! Are you... Oh man! Do you know how nice I was to this girl?
On me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
That's crazy.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Well, then she could just be like, no, you're lying.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
She was using you, Makoto, the whole time.
She was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Dang, I take that to offense.
Then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
I knew it. I knew there was something wrong with her. I knew it. I didn't think she would commit murder, though, honestly.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
Stop butting in, Monaco.
You're being super boring right now. Come
Whoa!
on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Monokuma.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all
Ran
just
out of
because you ran
time?
out of time?
What?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
What? What is this guy thinking about?
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
I already know it.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
That's not true. The blood message. It's going on backwards. Yep, dying message, there it is.
It's
Okay.
easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong!
Convenient I did that to him.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining?
The dying message. She wrote
Dying.
something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written.
Well, before we get too far into
Oh my.
that, I need to
Alright,
ask,
what, Celeste?
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. There's blood on her finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
If she wrote it backwards, it would be L-E-O-N.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
That's how I figured it out.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Dang!
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
What the heck does that... I'm not even gonna...
But even if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Rotate it.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Okay, yeah. Return. Okay. Select someone. I think she killed herself. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Taka, it wasn't you, my boy. Open sesame.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
Yeah, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
It's a very good coincidence.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Ooh.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, sure, the incinerator. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground, yeah. Oh.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Ooh. Oh, we got him on the ropes.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, but that
who it
and the
belongs
dying
to.
message, that's like
You're
two
right.
coincidences in a row.
That alone
yeah,
isn't
exactly.
enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Man, we're like Batman and Robin, not gonna lie. And Makoto isn't Robin. Oh. I have no idea. How it was disposed of? Yeah, how was it disposed? The thing was locked.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Hifumi's gonna be like, Eee!
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Oh, never mind. More column reaction. Oh, yeah, there we go. No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one with cleaning duty. The crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room
It was
key
you.
was... Huh? Me? No!
I wish it was you. I wish it was him. Yeah, the crystal
key
ball.
to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
Did he throw
must
the
have
crystal
had it,
ball
right?
at the green buzz?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to just.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Just fine with it, throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch.
That was a crazy
and threw
throw.
the ball through a gap in the
You know how
gate.
far that is?
All they had to do was hit that switch,
Such a
and
lucky
the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yeah. Perhaps it's the work of the fairy. Yeah, we'll just ignore that last part.
Hifumi had
Because
the
he's an
key.
idiot.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be
Yeah, no,
at
that's
least
crazy.
30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Yeah, that's gotta be like some
Absolute.
stroke of luck.
Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
I forgot! He was the ultimate baseball! He just threw it because he's like
killer
the
is
pitcher.
the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that
I
right,
completely
Leon?
forgot that. Ooh! Okay, Makoto, adding some aggression. Alright, I like that.
Sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little
Isn't
challenge
that right,
for the ultimate
Leon?
baseball star.
Okay, it's cringe when I do.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this? Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument. Would you like to... Yeah. Okay, summary. Helped to reproduce the following events in the case in the form of a comic book. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Okay, closing argument. Okay, so I gotta follow the events. Okay, first, what happened? So I have him first. The killer goes into the room. Okay, what happened next? Probably this, right? Yeah. This. Okay. He has a sword. Hits her wrist. And it's probably this one. Where does this knife come from? I don't understand what that is. Maybe it's like a red herring. Okay, and then this is where's the... Here. She writes the message. Okay, kills her. Okay, where's the map? Okay, then the killer uses this. And this is left behind. And then... Oh, this one first.
The killer is you!
You!
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Alright. Wicka wicka wick. Let's get to the closing statement. Yeah, I mean,
Last
got it right.
The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went out.
This is really cool.
But couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily.
Yeah.
And Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing.
Yes.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Yeah.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
All I knew was Leon was the killer, and I didn't really know how everything happened.
By an especially sturdy gate,
it's a good mystery,
preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Man, look at that pose right there in the top left. Oh nah.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Yeah. Piece of the sleeve fell
Part
off.
of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Ooh! Oh God.
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Dang.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Bullet time battle. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay. Sometimes during combat, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. Alright, Leon. I'd like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB. By the way, ooh. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Okay, I think I get it. I should button press with the tempo marker. Okay. Press the right button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Oh my god. Oh, this might be too difficult. Let's just try it.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Oh. Oh, his toolkit. The guys are all like, oh, I remember Rondo was like, he said during the investigation, he was like, oh, we talked to all the guys, so we had no reason for us to open their toolkits. Leon's probably the only one that opened his toolkit.
I refuse to acknowledge. Stupid,
Right.
stupid, stupid,
Right.
stupid, stupid, stupid.
You're stupid. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
What? Oh my god.
Is
Yes, I would like to.
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm so confused. How does this work? Okay, let's listen to it again. Ugh, so good. I already don't like this game. Alright, let's just try it. I don't want to hear this anymore.
When the killer...
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Yeah, I don't understand this at all.
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I'm looking up a guide. Okay, guys, I think I did it. I think I did it.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Alright, I did it. All the pain I had to go through. I had to go through the whole entire trial again because it got, like...
The screws on the
I
bathroom
was, like,
doorknob were removed.
AFK for, like, not even that long, and it just restarted. It's so annoying. Alright, anyways.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Because he thought it was a girl's room.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Alright.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Yaki was clutching up.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Okay, he's pretty much given up. Yeah, here we go.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Man, like, the thing is, though, he's like, it's barely his fault. So, he was just defending himself. But then he did kill her, though, so. I got an A. Ooh, I got some tokens.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we
I don't know why I
ready
did
to
that.
cast our votes? You
Yep.
all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your select. Oh, just to remind you all, make
If we
triple
get the wrong
sure
one.
you vote for someone. Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, it's a new casino. Leon. Yeah. Oh, he was guilty. We already knew that. We already knew he was guilty. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one who killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwana.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a... What's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was completely chance that I wound up like this. That's true.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expected me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Really? Because what we came up with really is the truth. Then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, it is true. I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw on there. If I was her, the video actually had something to do with me. I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. Yeah, she did say that. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her friends, her dreams, her friends. to have see something like that happen to them and Sayaka? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Yeah, we've heard her say that before. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she's fake. She's fake. She was lying to me from the beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
That's enough. The thing is, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yeah, you're getting executed.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use it? Oh, that's true. He went to fit. It wasn't his fault, but he did go and finish the job. After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. And you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her, am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had unclouded intent to commit murder?
So,
that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Swa? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We should be fighting each other. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey!
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that some kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do
Please don't do this. No, please do it.
Hey! Come on.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Oh shoot, got some animation. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, he knows he's got. Oh. Ooh. Oh, baseball. Oh no, I know where this is going. Oh god. Oh, that's terrible. Oh god. Ooh! Oh. Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh my god. The filming ruined it. Oof. Gotta save my progress. Yeah, good. I'm gonna save my progress. What we saw, that was a true face of despair. I mean, even if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Well, what's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, why are you doing all this to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in that case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Yeah, I don't think that you're saying what I'm quite fit together. Shit. Piece of crap. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound you to the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you really do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? Happened because more than one of you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Well, of course you can't cut free from the outside of the world. Being trapped here in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? I'm sure once you all learn the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of my fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. Left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Ooh. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought had never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can't never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. And there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you? What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. That was fire. That was fire. Oh, that chapter was good. That chapter was really good. To be continued. On the chapter 2. Despair Bat. Ooh, okay. Do you want to save the data? Yeah, let's save the data. Well, obviously. Okay. That's gonna do it for today's video. I'm not gonna play the rest. I'm not gonna play chapter 2 yet. I'll save that for another video, of course. It's 1 hour 30 minutes in. This is all you're getting. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you hate murderers. See you guys in the next video.